All right, so today I'm going to be talking about champions and broken abilities. Now, mostly I complain about people and how they play the game, but today I'm going to be complaining about the champions and broken abilities that I think should probably be changed because I've had some bad experiences in my past couple games and I need to vent. So, first of all, we're going to start off with Nasus W. Now, I think Nasus W is probably one of, if not the most broken ability in League of Legends. And I know people are going to be like, oh, Mel Reflect, Yasuo Windwall, the new champion has a revive on his passive, Action revive, all that shit. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I think Nasus W is one of the most broken abilities in the game. Partly because my champ pool is mainly melee auto attackers is probably why I feel like this is, but like just imagine like Nasus W is like if anyone remembers Phase Jev's like rage on Modern Warfare 3 Dome about flashbangs. I'll put the clip up and I'll relate it to Nasus.
But when I get fucking
Wither.
it tastes like some big brolic black dude named fucking Raquise pulled a fucking bed sheet over the head of my head and just proceeds to skull fuck me!
But like it's kind of like that, bro. Like when you get flashed, when you get Nasus W'd, it's just crazy to me because I look at my stats and I can go from like if they if they max that first level 7, they have like a 99% auto attack and move speed slow. 99, I think it's 99%. I could be wrong. It could be like 90%, but it's basically you're stunned. Basically you're stunned, and you lose all your auto attack speed as well. They might as well just make it a stun. Realistically, like if the champion ability, if Nasus W was just said, you are point and click CC'd, I think I would be happier with that than the current iteration of what Nasus W is. I think I would be more happy with Nasus W CCs you for 1 second, and it's a little bit of a higher cooldown. Because how it is it feels like you're basically stunned, but you're not, and you can't even fight back because I have one auto attack. I have a 1 auto attack speed, and it's going down to 0.2. It's going down to 0.2, and then I have like my move speed with my tier 2 boots, right? Like I think it's what 300 something move speed, and then all of a sudden I'm going down to like 100. Right? I'm going down to double digits here, and I'm like, what's going on? I might as well just be stunned. You might as well just make me stunned, Riot. Like at least just make me stunned, and then after I can just get out of the stun and then fight him, right? Just let me at least have a chance. Let me have a chance here. And the thing is too is he gets enough ability haste that he can just chain his W off cooldown. He can just chain his W off cooldown. He can slow you for 99% auto attack and move speed. And then as soon as you think you think you're good, you're like, oh my god. He pressed ghost, he pressed ulti, but I use my dashes, I use my flash, like he's running at me, but I finally got away from the slow. He presses it again. He presses it again. You get flashbanged again, bro. It's like, oh my goodness. He could just chain it off cooldown at like level, like, I don't know. If he maxes it first, probably he needs like 2 items. So let's say he's gonna be like level, I don't know, 12. Like level 12, bro. You're 99%. Like just increase the cooldown a little bit. Just give it like a 1 second, 1.25 second stun. At that point, I honestly think it'd be better. And I know there's probably gonna be people that disagree a lot with me and be like, oh, because I started playing the game. I started playing the game in 2020, right? I started playing League of Legends in 2020, so I didn't witness or play against all of the old and bullshit champions that they had, were like old Scion, where he'd like stun you, like people say it was broken. I don't know how broken personally it is. Maybe honestly, maybe Nasus W is better being a 99% point and click slow and auto attack slow. But for me, right now, it feels like I would rather just be stunned. Alright, now this is more of a personal preference because this isn't really a broken ability, but by God, do I despise having to lane against this. It's not a great pick. Wukong top. Wukong top. It's not like a OP pick. It's not a popular pick. But when people play it, oh my goodness, Wukong Q is a ranged spell. I swear to God, Wukong Q is a ranged spell. I don't know. I actually don't know the amount of range it gives you. I don't really play Wukong. I could probably Google it right now and like whatever. But it feels like I'm like 10 feet away from this guy, and this guy presses Q and just like dog like that bonk meme with the dog. That's what Wukong's doing to me, bro. He's just slamming my head with his staff over and over again until I'm like Goku posing in the ground, bro. Like I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot for the life of me understand how far this thing reaches. Like this guy could be like at his casters, and I'm farming melee minions, and he presses Q and he's hitting me, bro. He's hitting me. And don't get me wrong, and it shreds armor too. Why does it shred armor? It's a great Sheen application item. It has insane range, really, really good AD scalings, and it also shreds armor. Like, hello? What? What are we thinking? Like, okay, it's not a broken ability. It's not a broken ability. Like, if you really look at it, it's not a broken ability. But, dude, it's so frustrating to play because it feels like you get punished anytime you go for a CS because it's such a low cooldown. Well, it's not such a low cooldown. It's a lower cooldown ability, and you just go for CS, and it's like bonk. Oh, you want another melee? Bonk. Oh, you want another CS? Bonk. And now you're like 200 HP, 20% HP, and you're like, all right, well now I got a back, or he just presses like. Another thing he can do is because it's such a high range ability, he can E to a minion and then just Q you. Like you could be like a screen away and you're still getting hit by his Q. And I'm just like sitting there, I'm like, oh my god, dude, oh my goodness. It's like imagine if like what's the guy from Fantastic Four with the stretch? You know what I'm talking about. The guy from Fantastic Four that can stretch. I'm not a real big Fantastic Four fan, but you know what I'm talking about. That's like him, bro. Like imagine him, but his arm is just Wukong's staff. He's like stretching out. He's just like bam, 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 just hitting you over and over and over again. And I'm just like, oh, sitting there. I'm just you got to take it. You got to take it, bro. You can trade back into him, but then he gets armor and he gets attack speed and he has a dash, like you know, and then his W makes him so you just don't know if he's actually baiting you by standing still or not, and then you can just EQ ulti you, and now you're already at half HP without even being able to like react with anything. It's just like whatever, bro. Like my bad, bro, my bad.